Sorry, had to start coughing as soon as I did that. Alright, let's see who you got. Okay. Do you have Raw? Cobra King, I don't have him. What does he do? A power gem 4 from each command. So for one additional. So 2 4s per attack. And he creates a 4 on attack. He'd be good. She's old as crap, but if you have her relic, that might be handy if you're short on relics. Otherwise, I do not recommend. She's a Commander Slayer who puts down 2 4s every 3 turns and increases her own attack at the beginning of every turn. Nice. She doesn't create corrupt intensity, but if you have a relic that does, you'll get 4 or 5 per turn. I don't have her either. What does she do? Puts a 3 on your board every turn? No. Thuela's good because she creates power gems of any affinity, and since we're fighting Earth, that would be Earth. Every 3rd turn, she'll put down 3 ones, but every time you trigger her, she'll put down 2. And yeah, every 3rd hit, she'll put down another extra power gem 1. We're not working with dodge, though. I don't have this one. It's 6-star. That's just a smaller nuke. Nuke again. We're not fighting thorns. Oh, you've got a lot of good old ones. Okay, a terrible nuke. No dispel. He and Guru. Okay, he would work pretty well. Oh, wait, this is the UR. Nice. Increases the drop rate, but it's a 7 turn, so you can use it once. So, yeah. Oh, okay, this one is the one I'm talking about in game chat. Even at 5 stars, it's a gem destroyer, so it would bring your power gems and regular gems to the bottom, which is nice. I personally wish I had him, because that would be useful. I'm not creating a full deck until I get my intensity over 200. I mean, a whole board of gems, so I hate wasting time matching. I dusted her so many times. What does she do? Alright, small nuke. So many freaking nukes. I already looked at him. He's the creator of power 4s. This one will help you heal and creates 5 gems on attack. So if you trigger him before you get hit, you get a little bit of a recovery, but it's a 5-turn cooldown. And you have the support. I don't really care much about this skill, but she creates 3 fire gems and heals. Okay, but you won't have polarity active because you don't have the one that does that. But she is empowered on thorns. So she's, you know, a 10x empowered. Smolder is a heal as well. Damn, you've got 3 of them. Okay, I would use Magma and Huntress and this guy for the dragon relic, and then I'd put Thuela in there also. That's 4. And then either this guy who's creating PG4s, since you don't have Raw or Soul Thresher that I saw. It might be helpful. You could try it with and without Vintner in there. This guy. Just because he brings all the gems together. But if you're filling up the board, Thuel is going to create 2 and sometimes 3 power gems. He's going to create 6. Where is it? Oh, he's just the healer. But every time he attacks, you get 5 regular gems on the board. So if you make small gem matches, build up your intensity a bit, you'll have more. This will get your dragon relic on there. He increases his own attack. Make sure you have 8 power gem 1s or higher on the board before you trigger him, though, because then he becomes empowered, a 10x hit. Every 3 turns he creates 4 1s, so that's pretty great. The only thing I'm struggling with is frickin' Fir on the guild boss, and she's supposed to dispel. No, it's not her. Who is it? Oh, also, this is an arcane killer which works against Ophrah and the guild boss are both arcane, so use him as your leader card. He's a 300% boost for all fire commanders, and he creates 4 4s. And if you wanted to, you could put Smolder on, but you'd have to wait, and you'd have to survive. For the 4th turn, he creates 5 regular gems, and if you have 100 skill points, if you've been making small gem matches up until that, it's actually your 5th board, because your 2nd board would be when you could trigger him. He triggers Smoldering for 1 turn, and he heals, and he's empowered, and he puts skill points down, and then he would double Magma's output, so you'd get 8 4s on the board, which is pretty great. And every 3rd attack, he increases his own attack, and I didn't see the other giants. Nope. Okay, so yeah, I would say Magma, Huntress, Smolder if you want the 4 4s. This guy for more 4s if you want. This guy for Dragon Relic and his attack boost, and creates 4 1s on 3 turns. So he's a power gem creator and an attack booster. And you'd have 2 dragons. Wait, would you have 2 dragons on your team? No, he's a giant. Right. Okay, so no, leave him out. Unless you're using Embered. But again, I would say Magma Leader, Huntress, Smolder. That is 3, and 3 different relics. Wait, no, he's a giant too, right? Yeah. So that's 2 relics, and then yeah, dragon would be 3, and either this one for healing and 5 gems. Just trigger him before you get hit. And then either Cobra, Thuela, or Vintner. I would try a combination. I've got 3 or 4 decks set up because we're fighting, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different kinds of bosses. So I've got 1 for Arcane, that's why Magma's my leader. You don't have you don't have anybody but the support on this deck, so ignore that. But I'm using this one for guild bosses because I can heal with Smolder and then double the output of Magma. And then Magma triggers Raw, and my special relics triggers Soul Thresher, but you don't have him. And then this guy puts down 4 1s and is doubled, but I need Smolder to be in effect. So that's for guild bosses, the legends. And this is the exact same team, but with a giant boost. Giant boost. What am I doing here? This one has 3 fire relics. This one has 2. Okay, this is the one for getting my special intensity way the heck up. but you don't have to worry about that because you don't have Soul Thresher. And this is the one I use for Ultra Kill Overkill. But different cards. So you can create multiple teams and see how they do on each boss. Again, just for killing your regular bosses, start with this team with Magma, Huntress, Smolder, Thuella, and either Blazing or Embered, or another support, or another Thuella, or Vidner to bring them together if you're not seeing a lot of gems together and you're wasting time matching them. And then as far as relics go, damn, you got a lot of legend relics. Okay, so this goes, oh, you don't have the special. Okay, moving on. Okay, there's your Dragon Blade right there, and oh, Ancient, isn't that what she is? Where's the support again? Good Lord. Okay. Yes, she's Ancient, so you can use that relic. This one. She's only increasing intensity, though, and not putting a power gem for, though. But you... So you have this one. Creates a 2 as long as you've got a dragon on the team. 4 gems at the beginning. Flat attack boost. Intensity. Generation. And then... That's for Ancient. This one goes with the Giants. Magma. Power gem 3. And you get skill points and gems on the board at the beginning per Fire Slayer, which you're going to use 5 of, which is cool. I don't have this either. What is this? Fable. Okay, you don't have any fables. So, moving on. Man, you've been in this game for a while. Nope, no honored. No demigods. You've got cool relics, man. Again, you don't have Robert. This is Thuella's relic right here for creatures. Get Power Gem 2 with only 4 on the board. And, of course, Flat Attack and Fire Gems at the beginning. So that's 3 relics, right? What does this one do? Don't have Corrupts. And then if you chose to use Lepora, that's her relic, of course. But it's terribly old, so you don't get any power gems. You get 10% less damage, so do not recommend. And you do not have this event relic? No, you do not. This is Last Commanders. Interesting. Is it for Ancient? This isn't this event's relic, is it? What am I using again? Good. Why do I have a oh, that's my Slayer team, that's why. There it is, this dolphin dude. Well, I know it's supposed to be boomerangs or whatever, but if you back up, don't they look like dolphins jumping out of an ocean at sunset? Anyway, if you can get this, Power Gem 3 and attack boost if you're fighting immortal killers. But Magma for Arcane, I think you'd be good with that. Did I finish going through your relics, though? Yes, I did. Okay.